So look, I skipped ahead. This is Thursday, the 5th of August 2021. I'm not going in any particular order. I just really want to make sure that I'm checking off my boxes to make sure that I'm trading correctly. So that last trade, it did work out, and I'm just going to go through the check marks to make sure that I'm doing everything else right. So even looking at this, there's some type of push that we want to go to the upside. I'm just going to do the right thing. Okay, we're going to take this, that, this, that. Keep that in mind. This, that. I just have noticed this. This is just an observation. So I don't need this for now. This is just something I've picked up on. So as we moved along, we've all been bouncing here and here. But now let's take some measurements. So the last significant move up before going down is here. No two ways about it. And then I can set some levels to aim for. I don't know if it's going to go down. I don't think so. But I'm just being conscious of the fact that that's what it's doing. Now, if I get any candles to the upside that mean a 200, 250, or 400 that coincide with that, then there's a chance that this can continue to go down. But let's see what happens. I just want to see one other thing from the top of this to the last point that we're getting to 68, and the high is just so marginally above that. So, understood. Okay. Not to say I'm going to build a case for the upside. I'm going to look for the projections to the upside from here. Here's one. Now, the nearest and most significant to the move up, and it has to be the swing high and swing low. And look at that confirmation that we hit it or close below it. So at this point, we are looking to sell. That's the only way we're going to be consistent with this. We just got to stick to the rules. We've just hit the 200. With respect to the 200, we haven't checked any of the other lower time frame levels. Well, not lower time, but the move down. We haven't actually completed any type of move down. We just have to respect the fact that price hit the 78 and the 200 and respected it and closed back underneath. So knowing that, uh, we can take a position to sell, and I know we need to peg it off something, but you can see that this price action, there hasn't been a significant move down. I believe that's going to come next. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll learn from it. But we need to see with certainty that this move here to this downside was completed. And then that 200 was completed, that 200 was completed. We just have to go with a sell here. Little steep, little deep. This is not the most ideal place to get in, but let's just use it. How much am I risking to? I also want to practice really good risk management here. So this isn't ideally where I'd want to get in. Ideally, it is here. I'd want to get in here. This is where I'd want my trade to form. This is the amount of risk I'm going to take before calling it quits. And down here is where I'd want to get to, which is close enough and nearly coincides with a 7. That's kind of the most that I'd be willing to give. I don't have a projection at this point, so it probably will just cook for a while. Um, we've done what we can, so let's go. Okay. So already the price is moving in our favor to start with. There are these lows that we want to make sure we take. Um, okay. Okay. Now, I don't know what those lows are referring to. I really don't. What are they? What are they pegged to? I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. Can you find it? Look, not a fan of what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna go to 5 minute and just see why it's doing this. Like, what? Why is it saying here? So that's not good. Is that any good? I don't think so. That's not good either. There you go. To the 61 exactly. And you see what I did there? I took the high, but the actual swing. So the high and the end of the swing is there. And then if you took that swing, it's even further. And it's where I'm saying it should go. So, okay, here's what it is. Hit the 250 again. Yeah. So that 250 really was the way in which this price really wanted to move. Okay, so I'm wrong. God, I'm actually wrong. Wow, that stings, man. That stings. Everything lined up for a sell. Um, yeah, fuck. Okay. Created a low. Not closing below the low. We're in the afternoon. Still not closing below the low. Someone's got to give after hours. So I risked what 200. I'll close this here. Should have just waited. That to me tells you the whole story of what happened. You should have just waited until you got that confirmation. What price did on the 5 minute was just scrupulous. So then on the 15, no, it was based off this on the 15. So it did hit a level on the 15. On the 15, that was the level. Hit the 78, but my session hadn't started. It started here. So I guess you can look at it two ways. Because volume was already consolidating, you can go down to the 5 minute just to see if there isn't anything that you're going to get caught on. And I got caught because I thought, oh yeah, look, this is okay to keep going down. But it started to taper away and it hit that 250, moved up and hit that 250 again, and then basically that was it. That's what it was respecting. And you can kind of see the clues here. And this is just enough to go below that one and then shoot up. So use the 5 minute in order to see what on a lower time frame is being respected here, because all of this came from me noticing that on the higher time frame something's here, something's being respected here. I don't know what, I don't know why, but I look for it. And when I went on the 5 minute, I saw that the most recent move price wanted to come here. Let me see if I just peg this back to, yeah, not quite. And the reason why it's not a significant enough move and it was cancelled out by the move up anyway. This too big. And this, that there, and in respect to that, that is the starting process of the move down. But did not have enough follow through to get down here. Like you could think it would, but you would. So getting out of the 250 is probably the smartest thing.